All right. Let's go and hit the pop out chat. ST. All right. I like Eber. All right. I got a line. I think it's gonna work. I think I have like an 80% chance of victory. Maybe worse. Um, right. This was after the last fight. Cool. Oh my god, stop. What the heck is happening with my controller? Is it stick drift? Mudkip in like an hour or something? Maybe. I hope so. That would be nice. I have to get through a route between now and Mudkip too, I believe. Anyway, I need a few things before this fight. I need to buy 2 TMs. One of them is Flame Charge to minimize risk, and one of them is Smackdown to allow Riolu to kill the Larvesta. Alright. So, first I need to get the squad out. Use the mobile PC. We're going to put Meditite in the lead, and right after it we do want Fennekin. And then we want Lotad, and Telo, and then Numo, and then we want Riolu. So Spupa and Petalo will stay in the box. These TMs are fully reusable, which is really nice. So if I guess if I wanted to use Flame Charge and Numal, I could, though it is such a low speed set that I don't think it would matter. We're gonna forget Lucky Chant for Flame Charge. And we're going to forget probably Metal Claw for Smackdown. We may go back and learn Metal Claw again later. But I haven't calced anything except for the fight that we're about to do because things change drastically if I win. Also, things change drastically if I lose Pokemon, which is a very real possibility. I do have a rare candy. I could use it to exceed the level cap. In my line, I don't think I have to. I'm wondering if maybe there's a case for using it on Meditite to make it so it lives crits. I don't think there is. Let me calculate that real quick, actually. I mean, like, maybe there is, but I don't think it's that great of an idea. If I am level 17 with Meditite, then I'm taking, like, just barely 48% from a Bug Bite crit on level. I think it'll still kill anyway, because the Rocky Helmet damage is what's doing the most there. Yeah, alright, anyway. Held items. We're giving nothing to Meditite, because we don't want it to Bug Bite first turn, we want it to use Bulldoze. Fennekin is going to grab a Person Berry. Lotad will get an Oran Berry. Taylor will also get an Oran Berry. And Riolu will get an Oran berry. And then we will give a berry juice to nouveau. Double check that all of these are right. Nub item, person berry, orange berry, juice orb. Okay. We need to make sure all the move sets are correct. Counter there. I need flame charge and incinerate there. Good. Need just fake out on Lotad. Need pluck. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah. Then Numel just needs incinerate, pebble spray, and yawn. And Riolu only needs smackdown. Cool. I think this should be fine. My line probably got something wrong at some point, but hopefully I'll be able to steer through. So we'll see, I guess. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Here we go, I guess. Who's ready for Viola? I sure am. Oh boy. We're risking Metatite and Fanakin in this line. Metatite is in the lead. Good. Alright, Viola time. Cool. Here we go. Viola sends out double. Alright. All that Metatite clicks this entire fight is counter. Dwebble should bulldoze this turn to try and drop our speed, which shouldn't matter because we're going last anyway because we're using counter. 2 counters, KOs. This lady has such a punchable face. True. Alright. It uses bulldoze. Good. Counter. No crit on bulldoze, which is good. We might be fucked if it crits this bug bite. I think we survive if it doesn't, though. So 1 in 16 chance the Metatite just dies here, and then the line is kind of screwy. But we're just going to counter again. There's the bug bite. No crit. Counter. Alright. We'll take it. Larvesta comes in. Why did Larvesta come in? I didn't think Larvesta should come in there. I saw that... I'm at 5 health. Larvesta sees that it outspeeds me. It just sees Air Cutter here. Why did Larvesta go on? That's interesting. Switching AI seems to be your biggest question mark. No, I was pretty sure I had it down. Yanma has Air Cutter, so it should be switching in instead of Larvesta. I guess not, though. Alright. Well, I was not prepared to kill Larvesta early. That was going to be my last kill. So I guess it's going to Air Cutter something. I don't really have a resist for Air Cutter. Do I sack Metatite? There is an argument for it. It should just Air Cutter 100% of the time here. I'll ask somebody why this switched in here at some point after this stream. But I had two other Pokemon with +10, so I should have switched in Yanma. Alright. Just gonna Air Cutter. I think I'm gonna Mach Punch to get some chip and just sack Meditate. There's Air Cutter. Okay. That's because I want to get Numel in safe. Numel's out now. It shouldn't be able to switch. Oh, maybe it can actually. Is Calm Mind in critical status? Doesn't look like it. Is it in standard status? I would guess so. So I assume it should just Calm Mind here. We're going to Yawn and then we're going to Pebble Spray the next turn. Uses Calm Mind. Cool. I'm gonna Pebble Spray. Withdraws. Why does it withdraw? Because it isn't doing enough, I guess. Anyway, Surge gets in. I can Yawn more later. Surskit always sees Chilling Water here. We're gonna switch in Lotad. Chilling Water. Attack falls. We're gonna fake out. Now it sees Silver Wind into us. We can get a Taillow on a Silver Wind. Yeah, that's what we do. So I don't think Yanma can switch in here. I think that it switches to Joltik. We're gonna pluck. Yanma. Okay, Yanma does switch, I guess. That is fine. It just always sees Air Cutter here, I guess. Right? Does it see a chance to kill with Air Cutter? It doesn't, so I guess it doesn't see Air Cutter? Maybe it sees, maybe it sees Supersonic. It's critical status, so I guess it sees Supersonic. Over semi-lethal. So it should Supersonic here. I'm gonna Quick Attack to get some chipping. Gonna Supersonic, I'm confused. I'm not gonna risk the confusion. It wants to Air Cutter now. What takes an Air Cutter? I guess we switch to Fennekin to take the Air Cutter. I believe, yeah. It cracks our Mystic Shroud. You wouldn't eat Surskit? Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean, it's kind of a bug. I mean, it is a bug. I wouldn't eat most bugs. It's kind of like a little onion, though. Maybe I'd eat it. Yano's in here. It should. I'm at, what, 33 right now? So it always sees Air Cutter here. I guess it sees Supersonic first. I'm gonna flame charge. Oh, I avoided it. Alright, sick. I have +1 speed, and there's a Surskit in. I don't think I outspeed Surskit. Oh, I do outspeed Surskit. That's nice. Do I do anything to it? Not at all. It sees chilling water. We can just switch back to Lotad. Cool. We can fake out. Oh, it listed restore its health. Fuck. Okay. It's gonna Silver Wind then. We're gonna switch to Fennekin for the Silver Wind. I shouldn't have faked out. There's the Silver Wind. That's fine. It's gonna Chilling Water again. We go back to Lotad. I can't believe I let it pop the berry juice. I guess my line got fucked up though, so it's kind of reasonable to screw up. It's gonna Silverwind now into Tailo. It should see a switch into Joltik. I'm gonna pluck again. Oh, it didn't. Okay, cool. Never mind. It's dead. Larvesta is in. For some reason. Larvesta always just incinerates here. Yeah. We can take that with Numel. That wants to Calm Mind. Am I okay to yawn against this? I think so. Yeah. With Calm Minds, I get a yawn up. I'm at 41. It's not dealing that much damage to me. It is still only dealing chip. So I guess it's in standard switch tier. If that's the case, I'm at 41. Is there anything that can switch in here? Spinnerack can't switch. Joltik can't switch. I don't think Yanma can switch. But I think it's a free Pebble Spray while we wait for it to fall asleep. With Berry Juice, it'll heal me back up. Larvesta falls asleep. I can switch to Riolu. Actually, it might have a chance to switch something else in if I go to Riolu. I think I'm fine if I just keep Pebble Spraying. Yeah. Okay. Pebble Spray to KO. Cool. Spinnerack's in. Love that little guy. What did I have for Spinnerack? Spinnerack here is not doing a lot in general, but is it better for me to Incinerate here or to yawn? I think I just Incinerate. I don't think this kills me in 2 turns. Spinnerack 3D looks kind of doofy. I agree. Well, I should have yawned since it... I'm fine, actually. I'm so fine. incinerate again. Might get a poison off. It doesn't. Cool. Joltik's in. Joltik, I also have nouveau for, it seems. This can't do much. Guess I probably need to yawn it here. It should just infestation. Maybe I can't yawn it. I think I have to incinerate. And probably again too. Does it do 12? And it's nouveau dead. There are rolls of Mega Drain that don't deal 12. So no, I'm just almost always dead. Actually, no, I'm not. If it kills, fuck. Okay. No, we're gonna reset this run now. I don't know why the Switch AI is so weird, though. I've been following the rules exactly as it's written, so I don't know if maybe there's some weird, like, thing that isn't written right. I don't know. I'll ask. Um, yeah, I don't know if I even want to finish this fight. Do I? I'll just go to, Tailo, I guess. I mean, I don't understand what the big deal with all that was. Okay. Uh, I don't know if I will reset. I got a bunch more encounters right now that I want to play the game. It's only 2 deaths. It was unlucky, I guess. I don't know if luck had anything to do with it, but I, like, don't understand why the AI wasn't doing what the AI document said that it did. So, okay, Metatite at 5 HP versus... Why does Larvesta switch in instead of Yanma? Because it takes less? Because it doesn't. But it doesn't deal any more damage. Does high crit chance get a bonus in the calc? Because it's the exact same move as the other one. Where's the... Why? There's like... no good reason to switch into this and stuff. I guess, like, is there something here that's making it think that this is less? This is dumb. So, like, using the wrong fucking calculator? What is happening? Okay. Is Flame Body considered a beneficial ability? It is. Okay. Never mind. Flame Body is considered beneficial. I thought it was just the things that activated on Switch. Okay. That makes sense. I figured it out. I could have had a, like, probably riskless line if I, read that. Okay. Why not? Sure. I don't understand why that's a beneficial ability, because that doesn't change on switch in or switch out. Oh well, that's annoying, I guess. I'm gonna continue the run because I want to play Pokemon. And I kinda like the squad. It's cap 25 now, I guess. Psybeam. Sounds better than Confusion. Oh no, cap is 19? Okay, never mind. Cobra Band Dramatic Degen. Who's Dramatic Degen? Poker player, okay. Why are you banning all the poker players? Never mind, it's fine, I guess. Power up punch? Sure. Sleep powder. I don't think I can share my accuracy with Scuba. Does it Vivillon get compound eyes? Let me look it up. Vivillon gets compound eyes is a hidden ability, which I do not have, so probably not a point in running sleep powder. Siren voice, that's cool. Sure, we'll wear that over. Alright. It'll save. And I will open my PK hex to update the calculator. Party to clipboard, cool. In county stuff? Maybe. I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. I think so. Clear box. Import. Okay. Next trainer. Do I get to... I don't remember what the deal with Route 4 is. I think I get to choose the order that I fight them in. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to... I mean, let's go see if we get an encounter, I guess. Route 4 is... Oh my god. Up here. XP share? Cool. Okay, this is, I want to slow this down so that I'm going at a normal speed so I don't run into anybody. Berry juice? Cool. Never mind, this is so slow, bro. Okay. Pendleton City, this is Route 4. Cool. Let's look at the encounter table. Okay, yellow flowers, red flowers, and there's a chance for the horde encounter. Difference is Igglybuff or Cleffa, Natu versus Voltorb, Sunkern versus Ladybug, Drifloon versus Skitty, Blitzel versus Cherubi, Cottonee versus Luna, Swablu versus Happiny, Togepi versus Rolls. I like the chance at a Drifloon. I think a Ghost type would be really useful. We get Flabebe in both, which is nice, because it's a fairy type. I like Cleffa over Igglybuff. I like Natu over Voltorb, probably. Probably prefer Sunkern over Ladybug. I think I'm gonna go with yellow flowers. And now I'm turning this speed back up. Holy shit. Okay. Where's my reusable repel? Effects are gone. Yellow flower time. Wild Combi appeared. Yay. Okay. It is a male Combi. I think it can still evolve, though. I'm gonna check. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, it evolves into Vespiquen at level 40. Or at. Yeah, yeah. If it's level 40, it evolves into Vespiquen. Okay, cool. Doesn't care. Transpride. True. Yeah, we're just gonna start throwing Pokeballs. Oh no, my evasiveness. Oh no, my evasiveness again. This is the last thing that Cobra said in chat. Is Gesundheit. Oh, way to turn these off. I guess not. I'd prefer not to, like, run into a guy, though. Oh, okay. I see now. I see who's next. I can choose which one to fight. I might fight all of them eventually for the, free money. We'll see, though. Bisexual love triangle choice. Exactly. We need mobile PC. Nouveau wasn't with us for long, but we loved him for the little bit he was there. I'm going to change my deaths to 2. World Cup 19. We were neutral on Numel. He was really good for the time that we had him. I was quite okay with Numel. Yeah. Okay, we need to candy pouch this guy. What did I give you Confuser? Alright. Overwind. Take an air cutter. Cool. Okay, putting him in the calc. Which is short for calculator. Just using slang. I need to save before I try to put him in the calc. Alright, Cumby's on the squad. That's what I like to see. Welcome to the gang, Combi. Alright, now, bread and food, trainers. I choose left or right twice, and then I choose left, middle, or right on which one I want to fight. So I'm just gonna calc it out and see which one I like better. I don't have a ground type anymore. Fuck. So solid, probably not for this Cubchoo. I could get a power-up punch into it then? It's probably not doing very much to this reel though. Doesn't see that I KO it. I don't think it can switch. What does it have? Yawn, Ice Shard, Force Bomb, Aqua. It can yawn, I guess. What's the other choice? Togepi. Not looking too great. Maybe I should reset. Alright, well, I mean, I probably can go ahead and just start on this guy. Oh. There's a weary gaze. 20% chance to fatigue. 45 base power. Dark special move. Cool. Alright, I mean, Petalil honestly looks kind of fine into this Voltorb. Turn 1, Petalil versus Voltorb. Oh, I guess Voltorb is Eerie Impulse. That's just, special attack? Yeah, it does lower my special attack by 2 stages. That's kind of rough. How did I kill this? I don't have very good, I don't have very good. Oh wait, I can like, wait, I can have a double real lose attack with Defiant. Switch it in. Hmm. It's standard status. Right. What is vacuum burst? Vacuum burst is 60 base power special fighting move that has a 10% chance to raise special attack. It replaces memento. Cool. I don't see it something. So this should work. You gotta like reel those in orange berry. Switches in on an eerie impulse. It's its attack to +2. What does it even want to do here? Turn 2. I can get my attack to +3, can't I? So I can just power a punch. They can't switch into Cubchoo. I guess their kind of obvious switch is Pidgey. Can they switch to Pidgey? At +2. Oh, they can't because it gets killed on switching. And so does Cubchoo, so they just can't switch. Yeah. Cool. Just a shockwave. Shockwaves. Power up punch. It's a +1 attack. A +3 attack, rather. With always air cutters. What do we do against that? We don't have Numo. You have no flying resist. I don't think this is like a good run at all without nouveau. Like, I don't have flying resist, I can't put yawn at. I can't. I don't have any electric immunities. The brutal. What do I do? I guess I can, like, flame charge, but I don't ever fucking KO this. Rioldo learn flame charge. Sure doesn't. Yeah, I don't know if I could beat this fight. I'd have to take the right side. Metronome critical status. No, it's standard status. I could try to get 2 workups. Then try to do the rest of it with Fennekin. It is metronome, so like I might just get fucked, but like this isn't exactly a super lucky run to begin with. She's charm. I can't charm because I'm not a physical attacker. It should just metronome instantly. It's such a weird shape. What, Togepi? guess I just go Fennec and an Oranberry, right? I don't think either of these are able to switch in because they don't like do anything. It says Venom Ejection is an ability, which is custom. So let's look up what that is. When it uses a damaging move, there's a 30% chance the opposing Pokemon becomes poisoned. Interesting. Fails into one of these two. What do I do with these two? These two see that they do enough damage, I guess. They see exactly 50%. And Stunky sees not very much. That should just be Hoot Hoot. I have no idea what Hoot Hoot wants to do when it gets in. Just kidding, it wants to use Hypnosis. This Psychic Flying. Interesting. How did I kill it? Is that a bug move? Do I kill it? I don't know. We're just gonna wing this, I think. If it works, then it works, but it ain't gonna work. Our box is kinda shit right now. We're not prepared to be doing these fights. We're probably gonna go to attempt 4. Maybe Fennekin will be fine though. If I can get it to +5, Idoka's Stunky. I'm not getting it to +6. I mean, maybe. There's a chance, because this is just metronoming the entire time, too. We could also do an angle with, like, you could teach Riolu Metal Claw again, and have it charm into this, which won't actually do anything because it'll also lower us by 2. So no, this is literally just the plan. Okay. I have a crazy plan called praying that Togepi doesn't get anything good off of Metronome, and then just steering the rest of the fight from there. Because I don't have much faith in this box. We're gonna give everybody Oran Berries. Is this guy coming? I don't know if he is coming to this fight. Is it more useful to have whoever the last one in my box is? Petalil? Yeah, it is. If I had to guess. Oh, maybe it's not. Shiva can come. It's not like either of them would do anything anyway. I'll figure it out though. Predictions, switch out AI is gonna fuck up again. I mean, I haven't planned for any switches, so if it does, we won't know. It should be the one on the right. I need to give a berry to this bee. Okay, fight me. I'm gonna hit work up. Here's a metronome. Here's a lovely kiss. Hey, we will fall asleep. We will sleep for 2 turns. Horn drill. Alright. We'll sleep a second turn. It has to recharge because horn drill is a 2-turn move, I guess. Use a metronome again. Doom Desire. Alright, that's the Jirachi move that is steel and what's it? Hits 2 turns after it's steel future sight. There's no point to going to +4 special attack, so now we're just going to incinerate. Taunts. Alright. Does Doom Desire still go off if it dies? Yeah, it does. Okay. That's fine though. It's not very effective. We're at 30 HP. Hoot Hoot is in. Hoot Hoot sees that it can't kill unless it crits. If it crits, we reset the run. Because I don't really care to plan around this. Who said it's pronounced Hoot Hoot? Was that you? No, I said that I was watching somebody. I was watching a video by somebody the other day that they were pronouncing Hoot 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 Hoot, which I was like, have I been pronouncing it wrong the entire time? I've always just called it Hoot Hoot. Yeah. This thing is always hypnosis, I guess. It's not faster than me though, so I can incinerate. Oh, I avoided it. That's pretty cool. I'll incinerate again. It should hypnosis again. Taunt wore off. Okay, now it is either Psybeam or Air Cutter. What does it choose? When it can go for either. I guess maybe the first one in its thing, so we'll assume that it's gonna click Psybeam and go into, I don't know, it doesn't really matter what we go into, because we can just use a priority move anyway. Oh, we can't actually use priority because it has vigilance. What a wacky ability. We'll let it supposedly Psybeam. What's better after Stunky comes in? Probably let it Psybeam into Combi. Okay, now we can... It shouldn't switch here. We can just Air Cutter now. We are faster. Harvest. Oh, we got the berry back. That's nice. I'm at 32. Stunky is in. What, 66? I don't think it can kill on a crit, which is nice. But either acids or fake tears is here. I think I can just Air Cutter. Where's the fake tears? I am -2 special defense now, so to acid sees that it has a chance to kill, it's guaranteed to go for acid. Unless we let it acid or something. Probably Riolo. Yeah, Riolo seems like a pretty good target here. It crits, lovely. It should always go for fake tears here. We're gonna force palm, because that does a lot of damage. Oh, it goes for acid. Alright, that's fine. I should be able to, I'm pretty sure quick attack kills, but yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. We won. Hooray. With almost no plan, too. Crazy. Alright. Could Mudkip save the run if we get it? Potentially. Who knows, though. Let's see what's next. Either Swablu, Muna, or Voodoo, or Drifloon, Cherubi, Magikarp. I have to imagine the Magikarp fight can't be that bad. They gave Magikarp an 80 attack stat in this hack. It's kinda crazy. I guess we try the Swablu fight though. Fairy Flying is what they have it at. Lovely. 80 attack Magikarp. Yeah, it's crazy. Swablu does have Sing, which means it's probably going for that most of the time, right? Unless I bring a berry, in which case it goes for pluck instead. Or does it? I don't think it can, right? It is critical status. Yeah, sleep is critical status. Sing is 75 accuracy. So I give Spupa a Chesto and have it use Electro Web, basically. What else? Okay, I have this in here, then I let it, like, pluck into Fennekin, I guess. Do I need Fennekin for the Voodoo matchup? I mean, I guess, probably. Combi does not great. Tell that speeds and Okos, though. But I don't know if I'm getting it in safe. Yeah. Just have an extra chance to never give it a status condition, so it shouldn't be able to have incentivized switch. Our kids safeguard, I guess. Yeah. All blue sing, safeguard, Stripper, electro web. It is slower now. It shouldn't see that it gets KO'd. If it does exactly half, then I guess it sees that it's in KO range. Which would be unfortunate, but that's a 1 in 16 chance, so I don't think I'm gonna bother planning for it for this specific fight. But a different fight, I would, but I'm not super attached to this run. Swab blue, pluck. Electro web, KO into. Yeah, it could be Muna, could be Badu. Probably is Badu. I mean, I guess I could do the calc. What other abilities? What is Enervate? This Pokemon is hit by a damaging move that does not make contact. The attacking Pokemon becomes fatigued. Okay. Interesting. Kind of a crazy ability. It's like should just be, but yeah. Is Ingrain a critical status? Ingrain is in standard status. Cool. So it should always see acid then, I guess. Budgie comes in. It wants to acid. Well, acid again after that. Excuse me. Psychic Fairy. We could just probably play this with one of these. Maybe. Maybe not. Gaze Zoom type? What? Oh, Gazoom type. Oh, thanks. How do I kill this thing? I guess I probably don't if it's just gonna use hypnosis. Or no, it's actually probably really easy. Isn't it? Regardless for Budju, I can like Anakin at Oranberry. 5 Pupa, switch to Fennekin. Budju acid 6. Fennekin same charge I guess. Budju acid. So then is it able to switch here? It's -3, but also this. So it's at 0, right? Is Enervate in these moves? It is. So it is able to switch then, I guess. Would you switch to... Hold on, I guess. We're just gonna go in, probably. We're gonna give Riolu, Chestoberry, Yellow, Chestoberry, Lotad, and Combi also Chestoberry. There will be no sleeping happening today. Well, there might be. Maybe a little bit of sleeping. Medikit. I'm still really not particularly attached to this run. But I don't really like resetting my PB. So maybe I just give everyone a Chesto, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure this girl is the one on the left. Yeah. Okay, battle time. We're gonna probably have to steer for the last mom. We electroweb. Let's just sing. So we wakes us up. We hit an electroweb. Looks like it's still above half, which is good. How we safeguard? There you electroweb again. Oh, it withdraws. Interesting. Alright, because Muno is at +1, right? Fortunately, I am safeguarded. Do I have a good way to kill the Swablu when it comes back in? Yeah, I guess there's probably ways to do it. I have mons that are faster than it and can deal an amount of damage each. Taylor is fine into it, so we got that. Moon is here. It basically exclusive. Well, it can't hypnosis into us. It's gonna. It can't defense curl either. But it just goes for chip damage, I guess, with Psybeam. And I think we're just gonna struggle bug it. Oh, we crit. That's nice. We can struggle bug again. Into Buju. That's pretty cool. Buju wants to. Am I at less than 52? I would imagine I am. I am. Cool. It wants to acid here. For what it sees as semi-lethal. I gotta go switch over my laundry after this fight. What did I have planned for acid? Fennekin? Sure. Might see me KOing it though. Hitting greens? Alright. Thought it was the Nazi. Is it okay. That's fine though. Nuts. What? Oh. Because I said, did it not see? I see. Very clever. Very clever. I lied. It's not that clever. I was just being nice. Because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Luna is here. Let's incinerate this Luna, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's kind of the best idea. I got a Psybeam. Okay. Run restarts. It's a crit. Okay. That's fine. Runs over. I'm gonna go switch over my laundry and then we're gonna start a new run. I shall. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just ran up the stairs. So I'm a bit winded. I live on the 3rd floor of a house. Sorry, the 4th floor of a house. But I get the entire 4th floor to myself, so it's alright. It's a lot of floors. I agree. Okay. Well, it's time for a new attempt. And we need a new album for that. So we're going with Extreme's 3 sides to every story. Alright, guys. Let's change the stream things now. TV is Mia Road 4. Okay. Level cap. Back to 16. Still out of breath? Yeah. Alright. At all? No, I need to change deaths to 0. This is a Froki run, by the way. Then attempt 4. We'll change the stream info too. Cool. Alright. Here we go. Shut up, Professor Sycamore. Give me my frog. Yeah, let's just make it. Yes. Très bien. What a fantastic name. Thanks, Frenchman. Changing things up, are we? I know, right? Because I'm getting serious now. Or something like that. A whole new world. Name scheme. I need a name scheme. Last round's name scheme was like basically just things that people were saying in chat. Types of candy bar. I like it. First one should be. It's a Froki. First one should be Tony. Is Tony a type of candy bar? Mounds. Is a Tony bar a thing? That sounds like vaguely like it might be something that a candy bar's named, but I don't know if I'm eating 1 square of Tony for every 4 days. Who is Tony? The big. No. We'll just keep it classy and go with fuckface. There's too many letters, Cobra. Is Tony really a candy bar? I'm looking up Tony Bar. Oh, like, Tony's Chocolonely. I know these. I love these. I had a bunch of these when I was in the troubled teens camp or whatever the fuck it was. Why are they lonely? I don't know. They just are. He's Chocolonely. I think it's more like only than lonely. Frookie. Rookie's nickname, Tony. I sure have. Pokédex. Alright. Am I supposed to fight someone? Yeah. Okay, cool. I am fighting Shauna. Okay, now I need... Fuck, where are they? Do I have money yet? I do. Okay, good. I'm going to spend exactly 100 on these. It does matter. I do need to buy at least one, and everything is basically an introbit to the 100. Okay. Oh wait, I can't. Oh wait, I can catch this. Okay, sick. Okay, that was my second encounter. I do need to like actually get Pokeballs now though. Swablu added to the party. Let's go. What candy bar is this? I feel like this is a crunch. You think zero bar? What's a zero bar? Hold on. Zero bar. No, you're right. This is a zero bar. I've never seen one of these. Looks kind of good. Wow. I might have to get one of these. Looks delicious. They suffer from bad packaging. I see. Assume they're like a diet bar. That's what I thought. I was like, it has to be diet. This is zero bar. Huh. Alright. Zero. Okay, cool. Straight, oh, it's just candy. Yeah. I just walked into a random dude's house, didn't I? No, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna try one of those. Actually, if I can even get one of those. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in a store. Town map. Mobile PC. Medikit. Candy pouch. Reusable repel. Pristine journal. Tattered journal. Rhyhorn. My Rhyhorn. I do believe it's a guaranteed catch here, so I'm just gonna go and catch it real quick. Elekid? Cool. I don't mind having an electric type. Elekid is really ugly, and it looks like he'd be a shit face. Like if I knew him IRL. But that's alright. We don't judge. Tony learned haze. Nice job, Tony. Alright, what is this? There has to be like a yellow bar that I can immediately think of. And yet I'm not thinking of anything. Like surely there's a yellow and white or yellow and black candy bar rather. Yellow candy bar. Do peeps count? No. Butterfinger or Mr. Goodbar. This guy is Mr. Goodbar. It's Mrs. Goodbar because it's a girl. Mrs. Goodbar. And I can go ahead and. Alright, this is Mrs. Goodbar. Okay, cool. Thanks, Mrs. Goodbar. I have another encounter to grab here now. Nidoran? I like that. Gotta love Nidoran. It's female, which is I don't know. They're both pretty good. I like Nidoqueen quite a bit. Nidoran. That's a what is it? It's a Caramello, I think. I guess this one is actually more like blue, but it becomes no. It is. It's a Nidoqueen, so it is just blue the entire time. Maybe it's not a Caramello. Hmm. Crunch is a blue wrapper. I know. I kind of want to save Crunch though. Blue candy bar. There's like Airheads, the blue Laffy Taffy. Feastables. It's the Mr. Beast candy. Okay, it's gonna be Feastables. Isn't Feastables like really gross? I haven't heard a single good thing about the Mr. Beast candy bars. Yeah. From what I've heard, Mr. Beast is not so good with food. Route 2. Rattata. Like it might be a meme that says bad. Yeah, I haven't actually tried it, so like maybe it's really good and I haven't had it, but I have heard that it's really bad. I have fully forgotten to set an alarm to take my clothes out of the dryer, but that's fine. We can estimate it'll be a little bit. Cherish ball. This is a rat. Is there like a rat candy bar? Is there a rat mascot candy bar? I see a lot of candy bars that are shaped like rats. Seeing Snickers, I'm seeing Kit Kats. I feel like Kit Kat would be like more normal for like a cat Pokemon though. Twix is not a rat. Rat candy bar mascot. Fuck it, we're naming him Hershey. Oh, it's a girl. We're naming her Hershey. I feel like I may have to learn how to. Some people say Hershey's tastes like vomit. I don't understand that. I like Hershey's. It's pretty good. I don't mind it. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat like a bunch of Hershey's chocolate. Like I'm not crazy about Hershey's, but it's not that bad. I think Hershey's chocolate syrup is like worse than like most other chocolate syrups though. I'm not a huge fan of like using Hershey's and other things. Let me hit the. I still only at 5 months. Should I be at more? Oh, I have this one kid before I do like vomit warheads. Yeah, warheads are pretty bad. I've never liked warheads very much. Okay, I need to add these guys to the encounter tracker. I also need to clear my box and go back to the first fight in the game. Encounters, reset all encounters. Sycamore's Gift, Froki, Vainville Town, was an Elekid. Route 1 was a Swablu. Aquacord was a female Nidoran. Route 2 was a Rattata, and then I have yet to get my Santaloon Forest encounter. Alright, let's see what these guys get. Weary Gaze. Is that the one that has a chance to leave target fatigued? Cool. We'll go over Growl, because I don't have any battle armor, shell armor Pokemon. So there's no reason to keep Growl right now. Actually, with Growl, I could probably force switches, couldn't I? If it's staying in, it's not gonna switch. I don't know. I could come back to it at some point. That's kind of funny that I can manipulate it to switch. Because it is deterministic. Air Cutter is kind of crazy, actually. I need to check the abilities on all these guys too, don't I? Bubble Beam. Definitely learned that over Bubble. Most likely Torrent, right? But, I mean, my last Fennekin was Mystic Shroud or whatever it was. It's Channel. Boost special attack if the opponent has if the Pokemon has a status condition. Is that like special guts? That's kind of cool. Excuse me. Channel. Special attack raised by 50%. I'll lose special attack due to being fatigued. That is really cool. It's too bad I can't pre-fatigue. It is special guts then. That's really cool. Let's see what the other mounts all get. Actually, let me check their abilities too. There could be some weird stuff. Cloud 9, pretty good. Iron Fist, cool. Filter. Filter is kind of sick, isn't it? On a poison type too. So, I'm taking like. This is probably really good. Nidoqueen gets kind of tanky if it keeps Filter. I don't know if it does. And Hustle. I'm not a huge fan of that. So non-status moves is dropped by 20%. Increases speed by 50% as well. When do I get Eradicate? At level 36. Raises both attack and speed by 50%. It's kind of crazy. Maybe I'll get some moves that can't miss. That'd be kind of cool. I think it's Taunt too. That's pretty good. That's awesome. I suppose we'll see if it's any good in the end, but Astonish on Swablu. Sing on Swablu. It's only 75 accuracy. I probably don't want to bring that. Fairy wind, right? Because Swablu's fairy flying in this. I make Altaria base form fairy dragon then. I could also use Defog to lower the opponent's evasiveness and then use Eradicate, or Rattata rather. Oh, Safeguard is sick. Let's go that over Defog for now. Big fan of Safeguard. Pluck over Peck for sure. Even if it's probably not a physical attacker. See what Mrs. Goodbar is up to. Thundershock. Foresight, that's kind of cool. I don't think it's that useful though. Ion Deluge. Changes normal type moves to electric type moves. Cool. Let's go over Ion Deluge for now. Well, that's kind of a cool move to know. Partially lowers defense. It's better than Leer. It's kind of crazy actually. That's a pretty good, Isn't Warheads mostly acid? Probably. Filter Nidoran. If I can't lie, I don't know how most of this box is beating Viola so far, but we do get a Numel no matter what, so probably fine. Why do we have a water resist? And we have a flying resist this attempt. Holy shit. That's crazy. I do not imagine there's a situation where I want to use Flatter. Unless I want to specifically bait like a certain special move for some reason. Bite? Sure. Over Growl. Poison Tail, let's go. Is just better than Poison Sting, so we'll take it. Let's see if Rattata could get some no-miss moves. It'd be nice if it could. Attack, Focus Energy. Sure. Bite. Sure, that's pretty good. Probably better than Focus Energy. Pursuit. Super Fang. Cuts the target's HP in half. I think that can still miss though because it is not a status move. So I guess I need to use a defog with Swablu before I can do literally anything with this rat. Anyway, we can save right there, and then open the PK hex. Export party to clipboard. Alright. This is good bark and low kick down speed and KO. So it probably just switches into, it switches, right? We are calcing the very first fight. Because I want to get to know this team. It sees that it kills. He's a pretty good switch in. I don't really care. We're not gonna worry too much about this. We're just gonna bubble beam a bunch. Get through it. Tony is in the lead. This, Froki's bubble beam is kind of crazy. I should check the, IVs as well. Oh no, my defense. Bubble beam. Bubble beam kills here. Cool. First fight's down, which means we get our last encounter for our 6-pack. And it is a Caterpie. Okay, this is Bug Psychic Caterpie, right? It is Bug Psychic Caterpie. And he's kind of green. What green candy bars are there? Green candy bars. Showing me Snickers Ghoulish Green. It's like Airheads. Rocky Road Mint from the Animal Candy Company. Okay. Chuckles Jelly Candy. Chuckles Candy. Alright. This guy's name is Chuckles. Named after the jelly candy. Welcome to the team, Chuckles. Got Tony, Zero, Mrs. Goodbar, Feastables, Hershey, and Chuckles. What a name, that's one I've never tried. Me neither. It looks really old-timey though. So maybe it's like, maybe they're not still making it. Just the logo looks old-timey at least. Let's level up Chuckles. Rage powder is sick. That's really cool. I'm a big fan of that. I can get that at any time I want to. That's sick. I might use that rage powder and double before the gym. Anyway. We don't need it right now. Absorb. Sure. Run it over tackle. Sleep powder. No, you don't need sleep powder. Silver Wind. We can learn that over absorb. Surely. Right? I don't have a grass type yet, do I? Do I? I don't. Okay. Maybe I should keep absorb then. We'll go Silver Wind over Harden. You're gonna go to bed fairly soon. Okay. Sleep well. Oh, Chuckles evolves. Alright, we got a Kakuna, I guess. Or a Metapod, rather. Or Weedle's Kakuna. Alright, cool. I will probably go to bed, or not go to bed. I'll probably stop streaming as soon as my laundry is done. So, for like another 50 minutes, I'll keep streaming. You are not expected to stay for a full 50 minutes. There's not a whole lot is gonna go on. Alright. We've got Metapod on the team. Who's still Bug Psychic? This Swablu is not particularly fast, is it? Another 20. Cool. Alright. Joey. Roki. Literally nothing to give. Let me go see if there's any items I can grab. I'm pretty sure there are. I need to turn on my repel. Hey, it's Remy. Hold on 1 second, fuckface. Look what I found. A paralyze heal. Gee, thanks, Shauna. You know me better than anyone, Shauna. Rookie's here. I can't switch to fletchling. I'm gonna switch to Semi-Pour. Nope. Right? Pretty sure it can at least. Pretty sure I just get the air cutter KO. And then let's check for who it switches into next. It's not bulky. It doesn't have strong moves. It's squishy, slower, and weak. So it's -8 for Fletchling. Also -8 for Panpour. So what does more damage? This does 12. This does 14. Cool. That goes into Fletchling. What does this do here? Basically, always just goes growl, it looks like. It could also flame charge to increase its speed. We gotta check where that is in the standard status. Yeah, it goes for flame charge. Would be all beam, Fletchling, flame charge. It'll go up to a speed tie. I don't think it's ever really worthwhile to quick attack. It probably doesn't kill. I'll just bubble beam again. Panpour comes in, it sees that plain ice doesn't really do anything, so it should just start bubble beaming. I can just go Elekid and Spark to KO them. Alright, seems easy enough. Brokey, cool. Brokey's kind of a beast so far. Definitely pulling more weight than Fennekin was. As much as I love Fennekin. Haircutter kills. Fletchling should come in. We'll bubble beam twice. It's gonna flame charge. There it is. It's got +1 speed. Now we're speed tied. We win the speed tie. Fletchling dies. Panpour comes out. I could still fight it like this, but I can also just switch into Mrs. Goodbar. And then, oh, lower speed. Okay. Guess maybe Spark won't deal then. Spark and quick attack. Okay. Easy game. Who would ever lose a Pokemon in this game? Absurd, unheard of. Okay, back to the calculator. Got this Pichu in here. I like how this Nidoran is looking into it. Can I use Rattata? Because Rattata will miss. Unfortunately. Sweet Kiss Para. Oh, it's Confusion. Okay, cool. In that case, it'll actually just Sweet Kiss, won't it? Flight Confusion. Yeah, Flight Confusion is in critical status. We do Sweet Kisses. Then it sparks. Um, it is not able to switch normally. Doesn't have incentivized switch nor standard switch. Just use Sweet Kiss here. So we can just go Rogi, switch to Elekid, Pichu, Spark, Elekid, Quick Attack, KO. And there's no risk of para with Spark or anything. This comes in, it gets +3 because it's bulky, but it also gets actually taking between 8 and 10, so I'm at either 38 or 36, or between 38 and 36. If I'm at 38, then it sees that this kills. I'm pretty sure it just goes into Shroomish though. Shroomish is in. It wants to Trailblaze depending on how much health I'm at. Actually, no, it never wants to Trailblaze because it has Stun Spore. I unfortunately do not have any sort of grass type right now. Which is kind of unfortunate. Why paralyze? H-Seed. H-Seed does come after it applies paralysis. Oh, it can't paralyze me anyway, so it does just Leech Seed here then. I can probably just... Oh, I could Screech it. It's just lowers normal defense, right? Do I need to lower the defense to get the KO with Pluck? Yeah. It's gonna get a leech off anyway, so we'll always see Trailblazes, whatever. We can go Elekid, Screech, Shroomish. It's the Leech Seed. Elekid, switch to Swablu. Shroomish, it's a Trailblaze. Maybe that +1 speed, right? Still not outspeeding. But it sees that I kill. Is Panseer a good enough switch? See that I outspeed and kill it. That is more than enough of its HP. Panseer gets -3 for being squishy, -3 for weakness. So it's at -6. So no, it shouldn't. Swablu can just pluck. KO and Panseer. And then I can switch back into Froakie and KO with the thing. Okay. Cool. So I start with Froakie in this fight. And he is already in the lead. Cool. Alright. Time for another fight. Pichu comes out. It wants to sweet kiss me here. I'm gonna bubble beam it before it does. I'm now confused, and it wants to spark. So I switch to Delicate, aka Mrs. Goodbar. Don't take much. Quick attack. KO. It should go out into Shroomish. Cool. Shroomish wants to Leech Seed here. I'm gonna Screech. Leech Seed happens down to 32, which means it does see semi-lethal. So I can switch into Swablu. Trailblaze, it's still not faster than me. I did get poisoned from whatever the effects were. You can pluck it though. Panzer will come in, and then Froakie cleans up. Big fan of Froakie so far. Seems really strong. A lot better than Fennekin. There's an optional here, which I'll probably do. Actually, maybe I won't. Last time I had Fennekin to boost for it. Or maybe it was Taylor. I don't know. It's a bunch of grass and bug types. So it's all weak to flying. I'm gonna do this fight because I do want to get my next encounter before the stream ends, but I might just end after that. Actually, I can just go ahead and get my encounter now, can't I? But there is a, their encounter you're at? Okay, sounds good. You get either grass or fishing. I'm not going to go for fishing because I have a really good water type already. So I'm going to go for the grass, and I'm going to hope for, like, a horde encounter. And I guess, like, horde encounter Trico would be nice. I'd like quite like a grass type. Yeah, alright. Let's do the encounter then. I can go back for the berry juice later. The Nuzlocke rules. Cool. This guy gives me a bunch of berries. Orange, cherry, Chesto, Petra, Rost, Espear, Person. Alright. Let's heal up. Reusable repel. Deerling. Okay, that's a grass type. I'll take it. Take these. Cherish Ball. Forgot how unimportant all the friends in X and Y are, especially the fat guy and the orange guy. True. The friends in X and Y are terrible. They're like so unremarkable. Like, yeah. No, they're not good. There's like, is the guy in blue like supposed to be your rival, or is it like the girl in pink? And like, they don't really have any hard battles either. They just sort of like battle you at rather. None of them are your rival? But it feels like one of them should be. You should have a rival. Kind of bullshit that you don't. What is this deer? Rival is the opposite gender one? That's kind of what I thought, but like, you fight more against like the other ones than you do against them. We got a deerling. Cool. We need something to name this. Anybody have any suggestions? Any candy bar suggestions? Deer candy bar. I am Googling it as we speak. I do not. I see the buck bar. It's like a deer buck. Reindeer candy bars. I don't really want that. Oh dear, it's Christmas. Candy bar. No. Twix? Okay, I'm down with Twix. I feel like we're gonna run out of candy bars rather fast, so someone might have to do some research into candy bars. I'm not saying it has to be you guys, but I'm not gonna do it. If I run out of candy bars, I'm just gonna start naming them like Jimbo and shit. There's so many Reese's variants. There's like 100 times Reese's. Yeah, but I feel like you can only really name one of them Reese. There's so many candy bars, but we were gonna run out of popular ones. All right. True. I'm gonna level this guy up to see what he gets. Or she gets. I don't remember the gender of the Pokemon. I guess it's more like a sex. I don't know. Do Pokemon have like a gender complex? Probably, right? They're kind of smart. Oh, like fast break, take 5 minicup. Okay. No, you're right. There are a bunch of Reese's like that. Double kick. I got aromatherapy. That's kind of sick. I can't lie. I can do a bunch of cycling and then aromatherapy to get rid of the like sleep or whatever. That's sick. I like that. Or growl. Baby doll eyes. That's actually no, that's not very good, is it? I lied. That's not actually anything. I have a feeling this Rattata is probably the one getting traded for the Dumo. Okay. I'm gonna throw that guy in the calculator so that I can calculate all the next fights so that we don't have to do a bunch of calcing next stream. Then I'm gonna end stream. Goodbye, Cobra. Have a good night. Have a good night, Lisa. Yes. Signing off.